Assalamualaikum. Salam sejahtera. Good afternoon.
Waalaikumsalam, Doktor.
Waalaikumsalam, Doktor.
Okay, we have done this topic yang ni, this part. Okay. Ini production cost. We are now doing for the production cost. Consists of three parts, three main parts: material cost, labor cost, and overhead cost. Alright. And then we have been explained what you have been explained by for this part direct cost and indirect cost. Still about material and direct labor. Material and labor. This is direct cost. And then we have overhead. Maybe it is variable or fixed cost. Okay, then we have gone through about the cost apportionment. So this is for overhead. Overhead. So we have a method how to apportion and how to make a portion. Portion for the to distribute the overhead to the product. Okay, this is the katakan let's say this is the overhead. So we use this is the basis kan. Okay, then how to charge. So I have given you this explanation about we have the production center, we have the service center, and and it will involve with the cost of material and cost of labor, direct cost. And we also have the overhead. Yang cost tadi, yang labor cost, material cost is also sometimes it's indirect. So tu ada another punya method lah. Okay, now service center also normally we consider it as overhead. Ini yang overhead of production center, so we distribute to the department. Okay, yang ni you have done. Okay, then we go to this part, method of overhead. How the overhead is charged, apportionment, and then absorption. Okay. Okay, now we go to the traditional method. Still, you can see we have materials, we have labor, and then overhead. Okay, for these three major, what you have to do is you will distribute the material cost to the product. Let's say P, Q, R, and S. And also for the labor, you have the labor cost. You want to distribute the cost to the according to the product, and also the overhead. Only the overhead has something that you need to do first before you just distribute macam dua ni. Overhead you have to go through the OAR, overhead absorption rate. After you get the rate, dia punya kadar tu, the rate, the standard rate, then you will distribute to the product. Okay. Okay, ni dah buat. I've done this one. Okay. Now we go traditional first. Okay, same yang ni dah tadi dengan explanation. Alright. For the first part, what you have to do is material, labor, and overhead. You have to make sure it is in the RM RM unit. RM unit. Normally you don't get the RM, bukan. Maksudnya you have to process first, and because normally they will give you RM per unit or RM per hour. ataupun hour per unit. So you have to process first in order to distribute after that. So the hint is unit should be in RM, in ringgit Malaysia. Then only you can you can add up these three to get the total of product P cost. You get the RM here, RM, then you total up, you get the total of cost of product, and then you can calculate what is the cost of unit for each product. Okay. Okay. Sama lah. Okay, this is the question. So you read first. Clear tak? Okay. My internet ke ada problem? Check. Okay, I stop sharing dulu lah. Ni nampak macam Cina. After stage. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, this is the same soalan the same question here. Okay, you have a company produces 4 types of product, K, L, M, and N. Production data for previous year are as follows. Okay, in this table you have the name of product here, K, L, M, N. So 4 types, 4 products, and then you have the data of unit output, and then you have number of runs. Number of runs means in one production, one katakan, let's say they have one production line. So to complete this 25 unit product ni, they have to run 3 times. So that is the meaning of number of runs. 3 number of hour per unit. Hour per unit. Okay, sometimes they are tricky nampak kan. Direct labor hour in column per unit. Column in bracket per unit. So yang ni hour ni. So hour per unit. It is hour per unit. And then this one machine hour. Yang ni labor hour. Ni machine hour. Hour per unit. Sama pula kebetulan lah. Coincidentally it is same lah. Okay, then material cost. Cost. That means RM per unit. RM per unit, and number of components per unit. Okay. For the traditional cost, you still can see my slide or not? Boleh nampak tak slide?
Tak nampak doktor.
Itulah, saya tengok dekat yang main ni macam tak ada pula. Sekejap Kenapa tak ada ada dah kan? Oh, I think ni lah, internet lah. Sebab hujan tadi kot ni. Dah nampak kan? Okay. Now is traditional costing now. In the traditional costing, you do not use all the data. You have to select. Okay, it's okay. Tak apa, tengok dulu. Okay. You know that we have three tadi three major costs First is material, second is labor, third is overhead. Okay, so we will use yang ni ada labor, kita ada material, and where is the overhead? Okay, overhead is here. Overhead for each cost pool. Okay. Short-term variable costs and long-term scheduling, setup costs, and material handling costs. These all are overhead. So you have to add up. So the total is this one. And then they give the extra information. Cost rate of direct labor. Maybe you have to use it. Look at the punya ni nantilah masa solution. It is RM7 per hour. Direct labor cost you will pay to the workers with RM7 per hour. Okay. The question is determine the production cost per unit. Production cost per unit using traditional costing method. Using the absorption of overhead on machine hour. So dia punya absorption we use machine hour. Okay, the second part, this is our next class, is activity-based costing. So for the activity-based costing, we have to distribute the overhead ni one by one. That is the difference lah. For the traditional, we just merge, we just combine all to get dia punya OAR. And then we distribute to the product. Okay, now we go to the solution. What you have to do is you need to distribute, actually need to A4 because I want you to see larger lah. Okay, you have 4 product tadi 4 product. Okay, I will draw for you 4 line here to represent 4 product. Tak nampak Sekejap, bagi tinggi sikit. Boleh. Okay. Betul lah. Saya kena letak tangan supaya dia fokus. Nanti dia kadang tak fokus. Dia blur. Okay, 1, 2. Kenapa tangan tu terberhenti? Balik. 3, 4. Okay, 4 lines. And then you put the name nama dia tadi apa? KLMN. Okay, K L M N. Okay, what is the output? Dia punya output, unit output dia must be 25. Oh, lambatnya saya punya ni internet. Okay, 25, 250, 250. So I put here 25 units Ini semua units lah. This one is also 25 units. 250 and samalah 250 units. Mula-mula I put kat bawah ni tapi sebab lubang ni tulis ke tepi. So ikutlah. 250. Okay, then kita ada 3 categories First is apa tadi? What is the first? want to absorb. What is the first? It is material. It is material. Okay. So you have to distribute the material to the product. You have to distribute to the product. And then we have the, apa tadi? What is the second? What is the second? It is labor kan? Labor cost. Labor cost. Okay, we do this first these two first. Okay, material and labor. Okay, ingat remember the unit must be RM. The unit must be RM. So look at the data. What you have is for the material what you have is RM per unit. So here you take the ni dulu, the punya data RM per unit. So how to make it as RM? How to make it as RM?
Times unit.
You have to time with unit RM, and you have to time with unit. So that means you have two factor kat sini that you need to multiply by. Okay, so that means here you have two things lah. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Okay, what is the first one? RM per unit. So the RM per unit for the material is K is 30 ringgit per unit, L 75, 30 and 75 material cost there. So 30, 75, 30, 75, 30, 75. Okay, what is the unit? Okay, ni unit dia tadi. Oh, unit tengok kat sini je. We have copied it. Sini. Ini this is the unit 25, 25, 250, 250. Okay, ni RM per unit times unit. Okay, RM per unit times unit, so you get RM. Okay, confirm you get RM. Okay, now just calculate this one. Okay, kalau you calculate, dia punya ni is 7, 5, 50 RM semua dia dah jadi RM lah. So, okay. 1, 8, 7, 5, 7, 5, 0, 0, 1, 8, 7, 5, 0. Okay. Complete. Settle for material. Okay, now we go to labor. Okay, what is the data for the labor? Ni, labor direct labor hour. Labor hour. So hour per unit lah. Hour per unit. Okay, you have the data is hour per unit. So apa lagi that you have to take into account? Unit, right? You have to consider unit. So now it is hour. What else? To get the RM here. Something here. What is the, you need to consider something. Okay, you want to create RM here kan? Okay, so there
RM
must
per hour.
yes, there must be RM here. But you want to delete ke apa, matikan kan HR ni. So you should find out what is the RM per hour lah in this case. So here the extra information mentioned that the cost rate of direct labor is RM per hour 7 ringgit per hour. Okay, so ini adalah 7 ringgit per hour. Okay, now that means you have 3 things to multiply. Saya punya video terhenti-henti
Lag,
Yes,
Doktor, lag.
yes, Doktor.
Like.
Suara jalan dulu baru video sampai.
Macam tu Sekarang tak ada apa-apa okey, masuk dah kan? Dah, macam slow lah. Tangan saya tak bergerak pun. Okey. Ni semua dah ada bracket dia. Okay, now ambil hour per unit, unit and RM per hour. Okay, what is hour per unit? Yang ni. Ni label tu Ni hour per unit kan? 2424. Okay, just copy 24. You know apa benda ni 2424 ni sebab dekat atas tu unit dia. Saya malah nak salin balik, nanti nampak penuh. So 2424. Okay, what is the unit? The unit, you just take this one kan? K, L, M, N Salin je sini. 25, 250, 250. Okay, what else? RM per hour. Okay, RM per hour 7. Semua sama. RM7. Dia bayar wages dia RM7 setiap orang sejam tu. Okay, RM7. Okay, now calculate lah dia punya total. Okay, 225.7 you get 350. Okay, yang ni 700. And then yang ni you get 3500. Oh, saya pun tak rapat pula Sekejap Okay, ni. Okay, settle for this bahagian. Okay, ni ada satu lagi. 4250 ni ialah 7,000. Ini 7,000. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, now you have apa lagi satu overhead Okay, now you have settled for the material and labor. Okay, now kenapa tak clear? Kejap Hidup sangat lah. Okay. Material, labor and one more is overhead ni because overhead tu only one. Okay lah, boleh lah bebas dia kat sini besar. Okay, so you have to distribute. Okay, sini ialah overhead. Overhead must be in RM juga. But they have a process. The process is to calculate what is OAR. So what is OAR dia? OAR, the formula is total of overhead divided by dia punya total of machine hour. They mention they have mentioned that for the overhead must be absorbed by using the machine hour. Ada kan tadi ayat dia? Dia mesti ada. In case there is no information, but you know this is traditional, normally we will use machine hour. Kalau dia tak cakap, by default it is machine hour. Unless they mention something yang others. Then you can use the others too. But by default machine hours. Alright. Okay, now. Saya tengok saya punya internet ni. Dia kena on off kejap kot. Okay, ni So yang tadi saya kata apa tu? Machine hour machine hour. So now ni machine hour. So you will use this data pula. This data pula. Okay, before that, okay, what is the total of overhead? Find out dulu. What is the total of overhead? Ni in which in which the total of overhead mana dia? The total of overhead. Overhead dia. 82507636 ni. So the total is 27180. Campurkan semua. So you get RM 27180. Ni tak payah tunjuk jalan ni step dia. You know ambil kat sini. Okay ni. Okay. What is total of machine hour? What is the machine hour pula? Ni. Okay, the total of machine hour. Sini, this one is machine hour per unit. Nampak It is total of machine hour per unit. So you have to multiply by unit. Faham tak? Okay, so you have to calculate one by one tau. Okay, first K, L, M, N. Semua ni kena cari. You have to find out. Okay, so for the K, machine hour per unit dia ialah ni, 2424. 2424. Sini ada sikit challenging lah. And for the unit, 25, 25, 250, and 250. Okay, then you get the total machine hour dia. Okay, total machine hour. This one is 50, 100, 500. Rasa tak masuk And 1000. Tak masuk Kalau kat sini nampak masuk, tapi kat saya punya main ni tak masuk. Tak dapat lagi?
Tak dapat tu. Kat rumah saya pun hujan.
Itulah. Saya nampak ni sebab saya buka dua. So yang meja ni tak, yang main ni tak ada apa-apa. Tak nampak. Kalau dekat handphone ni I can see you dia masuk, tapi dekat main ni. Tak apa. You just imagine tadi OAR, and you have the OAR, total of overhead divide by total of machine hour. So machine hour you have to calculate one by one. In this data you just have machine hour per unit. So you have to multiply by unit. So machine hour per unit time unit. Semua lah. For K, L, M, and N. Then you have to total up. So 50, 100, 500, and 1000. Total up. So you will get 1650 machine hour. MCH machine hour. Nampak dia masuk. Siapa ada idea? Macam mana? Kesal. Saya tengok kalau saya kacau sini masuk. Okay kan? Dia tak boleh. Ataupun saya keluar sekejap. Saya keluarkan kejap. Dia punya sama handphone ni kot. So matikan kejap. Dia nak connecting pun dia slow. Nak cakap hujan apa lebat sangat heavy rainy pun tak juga. Tak tahulah. India dia punya Celsius dia 49 kan. Sampai burung pun boleh mati. Maknanya kita punya kecelaruan cuaca sekarang. Nampak tak ada apa-apa sangat. Tapi memang lately ni perasan tak panas dia macam ni. Okay, sudah. Sekejap saya besarkan balik stage. Okay, I stop until this one. Okay, tadi yang ni. Nampak juga masuknya. Dia mati balik Okay, masuklah. Okay, ni machine hour ni tadi you have to calculate one by one So yang ni lah. So complete ni 1650 machine hour. Okay, now OAR. OAR total overhead dia yang ni. RM 27180 divide by 1650 machine hour. So you will get kejap 27180 macam saya punya ni 16.47 RM per machine hour. Okay. So that means yang ni you get this one RM, kita nak main unit RM per machine hour. Okay, you have to multiply by what? This is machine hour. You have the machine hour per unit kat sini. Okay, you have to take all this seorang-seorang ni ambil machine hour per unit times unit. Ni unit mati tinggal machine hour mati 3 RM. Nampak? Memang dia ada 3 ni. Okay, what is it? Yang ni darab yang ni, time ini, time ini. Okay. So ada 3 factor here to multiply. Okay, what is that? 16.47. Okay, then machine hour per unit ni. Unit is this one. So I just copy lah. 225, 425, 250. Kalau ambil sini pun boleh terus. Kalau nak ambil. Tapi ni sebab nak tunjuk awak. Takut awak tak perasan mana datang benda-benda ni. 4250. Okay, now just total 823.5 1647 8235 and 16470. Okay, so that means K ni product the product ni, okay, let's say the K ni, K product need to absorb all these all these costs. And from the material, labor, and overhead. So you have to total up. You have to total up. So the total, just total lah. 750, 350 and 83 ni. So you will get 1923.50. So what is the cost of unit? Because the question wants you to calculate what is the cost per unit. So the cost per unit is yang ni, just divide by 25. Okay? So you will get 1 divide by 25. So you will have 76.94. Sama lah, yang lain pun the total is 4222. So the cost per unit is 168.8. This one, the total is 19235. Cost per unit is 76. And this one total is 4220. Cost per unit is 168.8. So sekarang complete Boleh dapat semua tak? Boleh kan? Pergi balik. Okay. Dah clear balik kan? Okay ingat ada material. One line ni material. This one is labor. And then overhead. Okay, so and then we have a product one by one. K, L, M, N. Then calculate one by one. According dia punya column ni, column row semua ni. It is simple, still simple for this case because you just have three major main costs. Okay. After this, our next class, we will have the activity-based costing. So that means here you have to split lah. Split one by one. Yang tadi kan, mana ni? Yang ni kan kita buat tadi semua combine. But now you have to make it one by one. To make it fair. Kalau tak fair kata sebab still yang ni pun masih tak fair. Walaupun nampak dah fair ni. You can see it is fair actually, but still when you do the activity based costing based on activity so you can see dia punya difference for the costing. Sometimes this is over cost, yang lagi satu tu dia under cost. Boleh tak apa, never mind. I will take the picture for this part. So nampak macam ada technical error kat sini. Okay, actually I have the other punya question. Okay lah, I give you lah the question Oh, okay. I have given you in the e-learning. You can go to the e-learning, download, and then you read the question about the marks. Ni.
Doktor boleh tengok yang calculation tadi tak?
Sekejap Dia punya ni internet. Okay. Saya dah terturun tak? Sekejap. Boleh nampak tak?
Yang hujung kecil tu tak nampak. Yang dekat overhead tu.
Fokus tak? Saya tak fokus.
Hilang.
Boleh dah? Hilang.
Hilang. Okay. Nampak dah.
Masuk dah kan. Okay, yang mana? Which one you want to ask me? Tak nampak je ke ataupun ada nak tanya apa-apa semua? Dia punya konsep is only to get RM. To get RM, you have to distribute the material to the product, labor to the product, and overhead also to the product. But for the overhead, we have one more process before you get to distribute tu. That is OAR. So OAR ni dia punya challenging ni lah. Machine hour dia kena cari total dulu. And then overhead pun kena find out the total. And then you get the OAR standard dia. Standard ni then you distribute. And then how to portion dia? Portion according to dia punya ni lah. Tengok unit lah so just completekan dia punya calculation. Boleh.
Saya tak dapat I not get the answer for total override product L.
Total? Sorry, yang mana?
Yang 4222 tu.
Oh ni?
Tak,
you total tak dapat ni
tak dapat.
Sekejap. Tengok kod saya ke yang salah. Yang lain mana?
I get 2739.7.
Oh, lama. 27. Okay, 1875, 700 and 1647. Dah campurkan Saya tak ada calculator lah nak saya bawa ni.
Okay. Dapat tu, dapat.
Dapat kat mana yang salah tu?
Decimal point tadi yang dekat belakang tu.
Oh. Okay, jadi ribu kepada ratus semua terbalik balik
Betul.
Okay. Tak adalah jauh sangat kan? Okay, so yang ni okay. Ada lagi tak? Okay, if for the others, maybe you can go to the e-learning, look at dia punya soalan tu, question. It is quite long juga lah, question tu. This is 2020, 2031 punya SM berapa? SM1 ke 2 tu? Ni question. Promax is a company that manufactures masks. Their main product are surgical masks, activity cover masks, and dust masks. That means they have 3 products. So yang ni ada 3. And dia punya distribution here is 3. Yang KLMN ni maknanya ada 3 products lah. And you have surgical mask, activated, and dust masks. Okay, then okay, table shows the data, production data, and also annual overhead and the cost drivers. Direct labor, ni nampak ni direct labor with RM10 per hour to comply pricing policy or the price must be okay. Ni mesti ada question about the what is the price that you want to put. Tak apa. After all the calculation, then you can calculate dia punya price pula. Kalau tak sebelum, kalau lagi tu tak boleh kira. Okay. Then dia ni dia punya detail. Dia ada unit box. Okay, make sure you know this one monthly. Okay, if the question is about annual, look at this one, annual overhead. So this one must be multiplied by 12. Okay. Sebab ni pun annual, ni annual. So you have to multiply by 12. Okay, then we have labor. Okay, you will use this one for the traditional material and labor. These two. Okay, but you have to play dia punya unit. This one is working hour per 10 box. So how many box do you have? Per box, number of setup, number of runs, unit box. Okay, this one. Hour per 10 box. Yang ni unit box. So how to calculate the RM here? That is the tricky. Ni hour per box per 10 box tau, bukan hour per box. Hour per 10 box. This one is unit box. Okay, ingat dia punya objective to get RM. Macam mana pun tak kisah RM. Okay, sama juga material pun RM per box. So you have to kena multiply by something here. Okay, then yang ni annual overhead. Okay, overhead dah ada. Just combine and then calculate in traditional costing method. Senang je. Okay lah, tak apalah. I give you time and we will discuss in our next class. Boleh Kalau tadi sekarang pun mesti belum ni lagi kan, belum digest lagi kan yang tadi. So you just take your time to understand for the KLMN punya case ni, and then do the homework, this homework. Boleh?
Boleh, Doktor.
Okay, now go to the attendance. Okay, give the question. You give the question for your friends to answer. Dapat dulu. Oh, ni Hairul jawab yang tadi What is the question you want to ni? Something yang challenge sikit lah. Tak ada soalan? Okay, kalau tak ada soalan, I give you this question. Okay, how to charge the overhead? Senang ke susah? How to charge the overhead? What method? Boleh? Okay, good. Okay, soalan yang senang. Okay, so I think that's all. Meet again at Selasa Tuesday. Okay. Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera.
Thank you, Doctor.